to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. And Jay, these guys are ready to battle.
Ed, when you look down on the court, you see their eyes, that burning passion to play this game. Intensity is going to be off the charts. This is why you play the game. Let's go check it out.
There's nothing like the pressure, the tension, the feeling before the tip. And two for AD.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Lets it fly from long range. His first effort off the mark.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Number 23, LeBron James.
To Leonard. Kawhi Leonard missed his first. That one goes.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
With a drop step. Shot from the lane. Won't go.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
James to Davis. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. Clippers have the basketball. Paul George, 4-2. Paul George, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
James to Cousins. Trying to cash in. Green with a shot that won't go down. Leonard to George. Got it.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To James. The pass taken away by the Clippers. To Paul George. Had a good look there, but it's no good.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Leonard to George. Has a look. Shot by George, misses.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Oh, he had him there for a second. To Danny Green from long range. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. It's the Clippers with the possession now. To Leonard. Anthony Davis. Huge block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Has a chance, open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
Look, as a player, this stuff happens all the time. No need to make this into something bigger than what it really is. Move on to the next play, get locked in.
Kawhi Leonard, 2 of 4 now.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. LeBron into the front court. The score 10-8 to Kyle Kuzma. Defense making the ball handler work. Not that time. Leonard to Paul George. Paul George, he's now 4 for 6.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Pass to the rim. JaVale McGee. James not going down here. Paul George fires deep two there, won't go.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
James. And the slam.
The defense is doing such a good job of denying him the ball and really getting in his pocket, but he got that one to go.
Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. So it stays with the LA Lakers. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Kyle Kuzma. First quarter's complete. The Clippers have the lead. Second quarter is set to start. Neither team set the tone to start this one. Jay, do you expect that to change?
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter, and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
Los Angeles has the basketball. James working it outside to Danny Green. Davis. A shot, no good by Green.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
James into the front court. Margins 8. Goes to the right side to Davis. James. 4-3. They have to keep him in their grasp.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Strong finish for Paul George. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Caldwell Pope. James. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out. Clippers have got it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
To Davis. Fires the three. Oh, Anthony Davis. Not sure why he was left so wide open.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. LA Clippers with the basketball. Kawhi Leonard. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
LeBron, tough matchup against George. Davis to Danny Green. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. From the painted area, won't go down. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Leonard. Almost, but no good.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Davis to James. Nothing going here on that drive. Davis to Danny Green. Davis. Not that time. To Leonard. The pass taken away by the Lakers. James to Kyle Kuzma. Fires the three, so the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
George, defended by Cousins. Nothing going here on that drive. Anthony Davis rejects it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
And finishes strong.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Leonard to Beverly. Fakes, drives to the rim, and scores.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
James to Davis. Paul George pins it. Leonard. Count it. Three-pointer is good.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
LeBron into the front court. His guys can hold for the final shot. Jumper's good.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
That's it for the first half. The Clippers are out in front. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Leonard. Beyond the arc for 3. And Kawhi Leonard. Good on the quick release there.
That shot was nice. But that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
James to Davis. Clippers have it. Rises for the slam.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Across the timeline comes James. Trailing by 14. Kuzma. Leonard. Message received. Well defended.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Leonard. Knocks it down from mid-range.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
The pass taken away by the Clippers.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
With a drop step. Patrick Beverly. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
James to Davis. Cousins to James. And he'll go to the foul line.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
LeBron James has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 73%. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. To Leonard. Add 2 points to the board.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Beverly into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. To Leonard. Nothing going here on that drive. Here's Leonard for 2. Oh, straight down the middle for 2.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Kuzma to Davis. 5 on the shot clock. Kuzma to Cousins. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit.
Here we go. I got ball.
Anthony Davis. Tips it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Kawhi Leonard. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
To Danny Green. Five to shoot for Los Angeles. Has a look. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next